Let's take a look at not one, but two Sonic the Hedgehog figures from the classic Sonic the Hedgehog. This is Metal Sonic and Mecha Sonic, which, do you ever feel like you're looking at doubles of something or twins? Well, I know that they're not exactly the same. We come in this square box, or this, well, not square, this rectangular box. There's a few others in this situation. We got Rhinobot, we got Knuckles, and we also have Crab Meat and Supersonic. So there's some other ones you can get in this particular collection. Let's see. Here are the information on the bottom, and it looks like it's 2023. Now, they put them in boxes to put them at the cash register. I don't know if they are going to keep doing this, or if they're going to go back to the open air design like they do for the movie figures, or if they're going to go to the plastic design like you see at the Ross. There's 3 different ways that they got these out. These are at the cash register at my Walmart, and I know that you guys have seen them as well. So let me know if you picked up these. All right, let's look at, first off, I guess we'll go with Mecha Sonic. Mecha Lecca High, Mecha Jambi Ho. Mecha Live, Mecha. All right, so it's plastic-free packaging for a plastic toy, which is so ironic. I'm going, all right, so when are they going to start making plastic packages for plastic-free toys? All right, let's look at the, wow, this looks way different than it does on the box. On the box, okay, now I can see the red. I'm like, where's that red toes coming from? Whoa, it's really nice. It looks way more metallic than it did on the box. All right, so first off, let's just measure this thing fully standing. All right, for most of the world, this is going to be about 6 to 7 centimeters tall. I'd say 7 to the top of his ears. And for America, he is about 2 7/75, so he's just under 3 inches tall. So 2 3/4. It's kind of like an inch shorter than 3 3/4. Now, does that make him not 1/18 scale? In my opinion, he's closer to 1/18 scale than, well, than a 3-inch or 3.5 inch figure would be. Because honestly, they're shorter than humans, aren't they? That's my interpretation. That's why when somebody got a figure of the Jim Carrey one, he is way out of proportion. These guys are about up to the knee in the TV, the movie. And in my imagination, they were always just a little bit shorter than normal humans. All right, so let's look at the articulation. We got the head. Looks like it's on a ball joint. Got to loosen it up. That paint is really causing it to be a little bit tighter than normal. All right, he's got armpit joints. They can go in and out. And of course, can go around 360 degrees. And he's a robot, so I don't have to worry about him feeling any pain when I do that. He doesn't appear to have any other joints on his arm, like his arm's just one piece. His legs, now it appears that they got a similar thing going on, but I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, it looks like his legs can actually go in and out for some reason. I'm afraid I'm going to break his legs doing this, though. It looks like they can. I don't know why they would make it like that. But I'm just going to say that they can definitely go forward and back 180 degrees from front to back. But the knees don't have articulation, although they do look like they do. And the toes look like they have articulation because there's a separate piece, obviously, that was glued together, and it's coming unglued as I pull it down. I'm going to be careful about that because I've been known to break these little fragile figures. And it definitely looks like he has the same joint in his leg as the arms do, but I'm a little bit afraid that if I screw with it, it's going to... Oh, okay, there we go. I just had to loosen it up carefully. So yeah, he does. He has the same joints as he does in his armpits. It's a swivel, or it's a... it's a hinge joint for whatever reasons, because I mean, like, why would you want to do that? It should be more of a ball joint down there, is what I would personally use. All right, this one, I'm afraid that this one's a little bit, this is the one that scares me. All right, well, as long as he's got his legs where he can stand, that's all I need. There we go. So he does have 5 points of articulation, even though those points are not single articulation points. All right, let's look at the next one, which is Sonic, the Metal Sonic. Now, I can't remember what the difference in these are. I've only played the Sega Genesis and Dreamcast and a few other games. I don't know much about modern Sonic stuff at all. So let me know in the comments, like, who are these in the game? I just think they look cool. I like robots, and so a Mecha Sonic and a Metal Sonic are definitely both that scratch my itch. It comes in something, I wonder if I can flatten this out and make it hold a CD. It looks like it's about the same size as a CD, doesn't it? You know, there's one way to find out for sure. CDs are about 5 inches, right? Nope, it's a little short. So it's about 4 and yeah, it's just a little bit under the size of a CD, the width was. All right, for this guy right here, he does have neck articulation. It is very limited because his shoulders propping him into place. So, yeah, there's not much there. He's actually got less articulation. It's like he can't go forward much and back much because these shoulder pads are really bumping into his head every time I do anything. And they don't have the same articulation, I don't think. Hold on. They do. It's just, again, these shoulder pads, if he had a neck, you could actually do more articulation. It's kind of like wasted articulation. The game articulation, and then they took it away by putting his head jacked up right. So if they give him a neck, he would actually, I'm trying to pull it out and see if like maybe he got crushed in the box over time. Like pull his neck out a little bit. I'm afraid I'm gonna pull it off and then break it. All right, so he does have that hinge in there. Unfortunately, you can't do anything with it. All right, for his feet, his legs have that articulation where it's the hinge and swivel. So try to put his hands forward. It's really hard because that's it. His face is causing it not to go. So he can go forward that much and back that much. So on this one, the hinges were going out, and on this one, the hinges are going forward and back. All right, let me put it into a fixed position, then swivel it. So you can see you can swivel. All right, that's pretty cool. So, all right, so does he stand? Yeah, he stands. All right, so he's very limited in his articulation because of those things. Let's see, like both of them stand about the same height. I would say the metal Sonic is a little bit smaller, but not by much. I mean, his head's actually bigger, but his ears are slightly bigger. All right, so you got a little bit more heft to this one, but then again, this head does make up a lot for it. I like the thruster in the back. Let's take a look at all around him. He's got about 4 primary colors. He's got the red, the grays. He does have black. I didn't mention that. Yellow and blue, of course. He's got a number on his back of his head, and he's got a thruster, which I think that's really cool. Okay, he's got a turbine intake and an output. On this one, the Mecha Sonic, he does not really built for speed. It seems like he's built to fight. So I don't know what the difference in these guys are in the whatever they're in, but he looks like he's made for speed. He does not. He's got that really bright metallic. He looks like Godzilla with the little things going down him like this. All right. So overall, I think it's a really cool thing. And these are only like $5, and I know that seems like a lot, but yeah, I mean, for nowadays, not too bad. Let me know if you picked up these at your Walmart, and you may be way ahead of me because I mean my Walmart is bad. We're a really tiny Walmart near a beach village. It's 10 miles away into a little town, so they usually just get stuff for a tourist, and this is something to get the kids to shut up on the trip home is basically all it is. And other than that, we don't really get a lot of new stuff. I see other people out there doing those little, what are they called, videos where they're out there showing this is what my Target's got. We don't even have a Target. So I'm like, man, y'all got way more stuff than I'll ever see. So I think when I finally get something like this, I'm pretty happy. But again, y'all may be saying, yeah, this wave is old. This is like over a year old, probably. Again, if you get one of the other figures, which I know these are the 2 best ones, if I got one of the other figures, it'd probably be Supersonic, but I'm pretty sure I got a Supersonic. It may not be that one. They slightly tweak them every time into something different, it seems like. I definitely have a Knuckles. I don't really want the Rhinobot, but I won't be if you want to send it to me, I'm not going to reject it. I'm just kidding. And then Crab Meat, he's one of these ones that they should have just put him in a set. He doesn't seem like he's going to be something I would want to pay $5 for alone. If you put him in a set with another figure or in a play set that's like looks like a screen on the TV, yeah, I'd go for it then, but not like this. All right, y'all have a great day, and let me know which one's your favorite between Metal Sonic and Mecha Sonic. Comments below.